Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the finals! It is the finals of the Fellow Tamers Minor Cup. They fought through the Swiss bracket, or sorry, the Swiss rounds, 6 rounds, made it through the top 8 of 32 players, I believe. And now they made it through the bracket stages in the round of 8 and the round of 4, coming in to the finals. Here we are. Turbi versus Kanzaki. Turbi bringing the quadruple poison comp, and Kanzaki bringing some good old Raze stuff, you know, doing its thing. I guess you could say more standard of what's being seen a lot in the current game, or the current like state of ranked. Running the Grandpa, Whiplump, Bowlering Giles, Kinu, and the Mashuk. And then the other two is Tuvine and Raze, which is a little bit different than what people are running in these situations. So, see it. Thinking about the first ban. Pretty sure Kanzaki knows his Volorant's getting banned real quick. Bloodred, ooh. That's actually really interesting. It's a very interesting ban. Ban Mudred first. I guess it's because he really wants to start off with Raze or start off with Gyalis. So in order to do that against a toxic team running like W Rushil or whatever it may be, he can ban the Mudred, and then he can go Gyalis Kinu no matter what, or Gyalis Raze. Picking Yukama in case he picks the Gyalis Kinu, yep. And he picks the Voloran because Voloran Yukama used to be the thing. But this is how turn 1, 2, and 3 work. This is exactly what's going to happen. I'm already calling the future once he picks Voloran, okay? Voloran and Yukama double into Gyalis, Feather Gatling, Water Cannon. Kinu beta bursts the Yukama. Turn 2, oh sorry, heat up on Gyalis. Turn 2, it's a Revitalize with Kinu, keeping it alive before the Voloran Feather Gatlings. And if he Aquatic Whirlwinds, it won't kill it enough. And then he Crystal Bites Yukama to make sure it's dead, keeping Gyalis alive and still a threat throughout the game. This is what was going on 2 months, 3 months ago. Everybody was doing the same thing. Voloran Yukama against Kinu Gyalis on blue side because it was the only way to deal with a lot of stuff going on. And then the game pretty much advanced to a lot of different stuff, and yeah, now we're back. Now we're back. So hopefully we can see things go well in this game. A little bit different maybe some switches. Maybe there's something we just have no idea about that can get the kill. I guess, if you really think about it, you could run the aerobic, physical attacking Voloran and Feather Gatling with attack, and then hyperkinetic after you get +1 with the Water Cannon Aquatic. Maybe that would work. Who knows? Alright, so the bans are Whiplump, and the other ban is going to be Grandpa. And we got Mashuk Nidrasil, and we have Whiplump, Mashuk, and he's trying to think either Raze or Tuvine. Raze doesn't look terrible, and neither does Tuvine. Tuvine is just so good against the current like poison comps, so I definitely understand why Tuvine would be played. Kinu or Platimus? I actually don't know what would be better in this situation. Alright, final picks are through. Turbi, Kanzaki, game 1. Let's see it come through. Let's go. Alright, so coming in on the Turbi side, we got Volarand Yukama. Volarand Yukama. Kanzaki coming in with Kinu Gaialis. Pretty sure everybody understands these starters. Been a thing for a while now. Here we go. Beta Burst coming in. Onto the Yukama. Water Cannon going in onto Gaialis. Getting that tick. Heat up onto Gaialis. Boom, boom. Feather Gallon coming in onto Gaialis. Dealing 58 with the tick, 45%. Now let's see how they are going. Oh, that's a Sweatband Gaialis too. Oh no. Okay, so usually after this whole starting with Crystal Bite, right, with Revitalize, you have to switch out your Gaialis because it can only Sharp Stab. So it'll Sharp Stab and then... Oh no, okay. So, with Crystal Bite, due to Yukama's TVs, it's going to live. So Kanzaki is going to have to Crystal Bite and Beta to kill, but that means Gaialis dies. So, if Yukama Water Cannons and then Aquatics, it still wouldn't work, actually. Actually, no. Yukama's faster than Gaialis, so Sharp Stabs doesn't go off before Aquatic. So if you Water Cannons Gaialis... Oh, yeah, he knows it, too. Kanzaki, too good, man, too good. Yeah, Bite goes off. It would have went off. Kinu coming in with the Turbo onto Whiplump. He Aquatic Whirlwinds instead of Water Cannons. Ooh, that is going to be rough. Whiplump taking 20% HP. Hyperkinetic coming through. Into Whiplump. 30 damage. All that stamina. Speed control in favor of Kanzaki now. He has a setup Gaialis with +2, +1, +1. If he really wants to. Gonna need to get that Revitalized soon. Things are looking good in setup for Kanzaki. And all the health is in Turbi's side. But Yukama cannot die this turn. Think about that. So, we get a free Turbo, and however he decides to do it. Turbi be turboing. Get Turbo with Volarand here. And he can match the speed. Be able to use more attacks later on. And the more that all of the Tems get sped up while Gaialis sits at neutral speed, the worse Gaialis gets, right? That's why Raise is so good against it. Once it gets a Demoralize off, it's really strong. Water Cannon coming through. Onto Whiplump. Double Poison Tick. Blizzard coming through. Onto Yukama. So, Blizzard went off, which is a lot of damage, which means Kanzaki does not have Cold Breeze if it has Blizzard. Tornado, Sharp Rain. Actually, wait. It might not have Tsunami? No, it's gotta have Tsunami. Got Grandpa on his team. So, he has no Cold Breeze. He has Tsunami. Wait, why would you not have Tsunami? I don't know, man. I'm just a commentator. I can't even make it to the top 8. Don't listen to me. Because I'm trash. Having Blizzard makes me confused, though. Because normally you run Tornado, you run Sharp Rain, you run Tsunami. Right? And then you have Cold Breeze. Well, he has Blizzard. So, he has to be taking out either Cold Breeze, Tornado, you never take out Tornado, Sharp Rain, or Tsunami. Tornado coming through, getting the kill onto Yukama, not being able to get the words, the Turbo off, and Revitalize coming in with Kinu onto Whiplump. Keeping it alive. So Whiplump is definitely going to be able to carry this game with Blizzard and Tornado every turn. And we'll definitely see. So Platimus coming in. Blizzard, Tornado. Gonna be a definite spam in this spot. So even with Blizzard going off here, Urushiel is going to do well, but Mashuk can be switched in to tank that. So this could be a double switch. Could be a double switch. Or another Hypno play. Alright, let's see it. Kinu being swapped out. Shook coming in. So he decided that the Urushiel would hit Mashuk instead of Whiplump. He brings in Tuvine. Oh my gosh. What a read! So Urushiel hitting the Mashuk, and the Noxious Bomb coming in onto Tuvine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is so good for Kanzaki. So with Tuvine and Mashuk out against the Volar and Platimus, this is going to be a huge, 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 huge turn. Kanzaki has huge advantage right now. I don't know how this is going to play out. Yeah, Mashuk Tuvine definitely does amazingly against Platimus Volarin, and any switch-ins is still going to do a lot of damage, especially with Feather Gatling. Feather Gatling, sure, it can tank with Coat and Parrier from Mashuk here, but it's still going to do a lot. And if he wants to with Mashuk, he can Turbo this turn, if he has Turbo, and make it to where Tuvine always goes first. So I don't want to say it's GG already, but it's looking a little iffy. Looking a little iffy. Alright, so Volarin does switch out into Mashuk, probably using the Parrier to eat the Feather. Perfect jab coming in. Breast Shield going to Tuvine. Feather Gatling is going into Platimus, bringing it down to 10% HP. So the Volarin switch wasn't even able to do anything. All it did was stall what was going on, letting Kanzaki get even more ahead. He can get Kinu buffs wherever he needs to. Yeah, this is looking rough. Mashuk can get buffed by a +1 if he really needs to, and it's gonna work wonders. Kinu can kill Mashuk, Gaels kills everything, everybody knows that. And Tuvine is gonna be able to deal with the entire team. Mashuk is gonna try to get some uppercuts into Tuvine, but Kinu can come in, buff up the Mashuk, and make it rough. Product Whirlwind coming in. Onto the Tuvine, and an uppercut getting the kill. No, he uses the Tornado before death. Alright. So Tornado bringing him down. Perfect jab, getting the kill onto Platimus. I'm curious. He used perfect jab instead of uppercut. I'm wondering if he's running uppercut or not. Here we go. So, we got a setup Giles, we got a Kinu, and looking strong. Volarin coming in. Volarin Mashuk. Mashuk Gialis. So we got Kinu, Gialis, and a dead keyboard, so I can't press X. And a Whiplump. So, Whiplump can pretty much one-shot an Yggdrasil with Tornado. With a little bit of help, it's most likely going to be able to double in and get a kill for it, so keeping that in the back pocket is definitely the right choice in my opinion. And yeah, guy else has Sharp Stab active and Crystal Bite. Didn't attack that turn. Feather Gatling and Perfect Jab shouldn't kill if he brings in Kinu, if he really wants to do that, so we can Crystal Bite the Zephyr. Well, just so many options he has. Kanzaki switching in Kinu from the Mashuk, getting the +1/+1 buff onto Gaialis, getting the Crystal Bite onto Volorin, bringing him down to 17%, Rush Shield onto Kinu, getting those Toxic Ticks. Noxious Bomb coming through, getting the kill onto Kinu, allowing for a free death swap. So Sharp Stabs on Gaialis is active. Remember, Gaialis has Sweatband. It doesn't ever have to switch out. It can literally Sharp Stab Crystal Bite until it's dead. So, Tornado, Sharp Stab, gonna do wonders here. Going to do wonders. Because he still has Mashuk in the back, so if he Tornadoes the Mashuk slot and Sharp Stabs the Volorin slot, it's really strong. 62% on a Blizzard instead of Tornado. Bringing him to 2%! Rushel going on to Whiplump. Oh, but it still lives, so it doesn't even matter. He has Tukma Mask, so it allows him to live from that damage, and the Toxic Tick doesn't kill him. And that means Tornado is active, and so is the Crystal Bite. Tornado coming through, killing the Yggdrasil. Yeah, Tornado full into a Yggdrasil does a crazy amount of damage. Does an absurd amount of damage, and there it is. Volorin coming on in, Lona's some self. And it's gonna get Sharp Stabbed to death. RIP. GG's Kanzaki, bringing in game 1.